Hello and welcome to Two Noobs and Two. What the hell is wrong with you? To Two Boobs.
Hello.
Hi. It's
Episode. This is our 14th episode, I believe. 14.
We really need to find out how many episodes there are and then actually have the actual number, because guessing is clearly not helping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I post them on Spotify, where you can get all your Two Noobs, Two Boobs podcasts at, it, you know, it has an episode number, and I think I always have to count it out because we don't do episode names. I mean numbers. We do episode names, right? Yeah. And I'm a little fucking tired, and just kind of had a rough night last night. I was partying last night. I'm old, you know. When you're 44 years old, you like those hangovers and lasting effects.
Staying up past 11:30. You're wild.
Buck up, Buttercup.
I know. Yeah. So yeah, but we don't name our episodes numbers. We give them actual names, so we always have to count it out during that time, which you know, last episode was Naked and Afraid, and it seemed to confuse some people.
And afeared.
Yeah,
it confused some people.
You put them together and it's just wild. People have an opinion.
People are confused. They're like, who are you and why are you associated with Discovery Channel? It's just like,
did you listen to the episode? Because you never mentioned anything like that, you psychopath.
Is this the first time you've heard podcasts? Like, they don't normally, they normally put titles on their, you know, that associated with the episode itself, right? So it was a funny little interaction on the YouTube
Meanwhile,
channel.
if I remember correctly, I think you were the one who was like, we need a catchy title for this episode.
Yeah, it worked. Reeled them right in.
So that was all you.
Yep.
Send all your hate mail to that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Send all your hate mail.
You just got to get those, what do they call it? Clickbait, you know?
Clickbait.
Yeah, you get that clickbait.
It's working.
It works, you know, so people, they get triggered easily. It's so funny, you know, because everybody's going to put their opinion. Yeah.
In all honesty, I used to watch...
y'all.
Yeah, true. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah. I watched Discovery Channel a lot as a kid, so like...
I don't like it that much anymore.
Well, it's the same shit.
It's all reality crap.
Yeah, I feel like...
Like, where's the educational stuff I grew up watching?
I know.
And you can only watch so much Planet Earth. You know what I mean? Even though I love Planet Earth, especially the... But
that's not on Discovery Channel.
No, I know. But they'll show it.
No, National Geographic.
The National Geographic. You're right. That's what it was. Sorry. But, yeah.
Well, I think it's the BBC that does... You talk about with, like, Martin Attenborough, whatever his name is?
David Attenborough? How dare you?
I know, whatever. Attenborough.
Again, send all your hate mail to that guy, because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's going to be the title of our next stream, or our next podcast, or this podcast.
Reading your hate mail.
Yeah, it's going to be Martin Attenborough.
And they're like, that's not his name.
It'll just trigger everybody. You mean David? You mean David?
Right, do you see my face as soon as I said it? I was like, you uneducated swine. How dare you?
Yeah. So
funny.
Daniel Attenborough is you know,
David.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hate mail from me.
I know, right? No, but those things are amazing. They do a really good job. I like watching the Blue Planet.
Oh,
so
Blue
good.
Planet
is
chef's kiss. It's so good.
It's really good. But yeah, so as Joe mentioned, 2024 started 6 days ago. And we've had a lot. We've had a lot going on
in a week.
And it's kind of like how we talked about during the last episode, that every day, you know, feels like it's a catastrophe, you know, and it's like, you know, major events that were 20, 30 years ago would have been like, oh God, you know, like you never heard about it, or you found out about it later, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, we had 7.6 magnitude earthquake in Japan.
And got a whole bunch of stuff.
That's huge.
The next day, they had a plane crash. Two planes crashed into each other. We had a major event happen down in Miami where the entire police force showed up for kids fighting with fireworks.
Is that the same as the aliens?
So the different thing.
Well, so that's why they went there. No, hold on. Let me back it up. That's why they were originally, like, what they said was that they were responding to a bunch of teenagers fighting, and they had fireworks, which we have not seen in our human history the amount of police cars. It looked like a fucking goddamn police car, like car sales lot.
Department?
Yeah, like the whole department showed up there. So what raised all this question and speculation was this something bigger than...
I hear what you're saying. Conspiracy theory.
It's something bigger than just kids fighting with sticks and fireworks, right? So, because who just shows up? Why does a whole department show up for that? And there's a lot
day.
of... Yeah. Yeah.
Just bring in the bomb squad.
Yeah, so there was a lot of speculation on what was going on, and then there's no on-the-ground footage, you know, like, because everybody pulls out their phone, you know? You pull out your phone and you record every event, so there's none of that. You haven't seen any of that. It's only the one from 42 feet on a freaking apartment.
From the helicopter. Yeah. I did see that.
Right,
yeah.
So you don't see any, like, inside the mall events that happen, which is odd because everything is recorded. So people started to speculate, and there is stories of people said that they saw like 7 to 10 foot tall creatures inside.
Sure.
Nice.
The man on stilts doing an act.
Yeah.
And this is Florida. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They grow them tall. I don't know.
They grow them tall.
Yeah. It's not the Dutch. You know, the Netherlands. Have you seen the Netherlands? And people are huge.
Like, I didn't know what you were referring to. Okay, yes, they are. They're
crazy
rather
Dutch
large
bastards.
people.
Right, yeah. So
right, are we doing an Austin?
Yeah, their women are just 8 foot tall in general.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it was just a bunch of Dutch visiting, you know. They're like, yeah, let's go to the Miami Mall. You know, and they go in there and with their clogs and shit, you know, and fucking all the Miamians
wearing clogs.
They are. They are wearing clogs, right? And they're walking around, right? And they're like, looking around, and people are like, holy shit! You know, this fucking huge aliens.
Blue eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hey, you're an alien.
Yeah, you're an alien.
Oh
right?
my
So
god!
I don't know. That was a weird one, a weird event. I guess we'll never know what really happened because there were stories.
We never know what goes on with that. The aliens, like, come on.
Well, somebody said that they saw it, and then they came back and said they were joking, and then there's a cop that was there that interviewed with somebody. You know, nothing's really official. It's probably just going to be played out. Probably nothing happened, honestly. Yeah. It was probably just bullshit and people just freaking out. And the internet, the place that we mentioned last time, a source of misinformation.
Of course.
Right. But it is, I think it's fun, though. But it can create a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. People make up stuff, and somebody's just like, okay, that's fact. I'm going to roll with it.
It's fact. The earth is flat.
Because there's things like that where I thought about, like, jumping in and, like, telling my own story. And, like, I don't even live there. And just get all the likes and follows while the...
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah. My thing is, like, clearly you've never left your little town, so that's why you think these things. Like, you know?
Critical thinking skills? Who needs them?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, but you're getting instantly famous, and then you'll become instantly infamous, and then you'll be instantly forgotten to the next event. You know, next event happens.
My thing. Well, I mean, we can go into flat earthers, but I'm just thinking in my head, like how, and then is it like a sheet floating through this space? Like, is that what we're talking about?
It's a fucking disc,
or like a disc, and it's just doing this.
You ever seen the solar eclipse? You don't see the one line of like just like the lunar eclipse comes by
in front of the sun, and it's just a line.
Yeah,
it looks like an eye.
Fucking.
Speaking of infamous people coming in and out of popularity, the Logan Paul. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he announced yesterday or the day before that he's going to do refunds for people who invested in his little Crypto Zoo scam.
God.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all I heard was you were getting refunds, but he's only doing 12% of like the millions of dollars that people put into this.
That's
I was trying to understand, like, why did people do this? What was this? So Crypto Zoo was a game.
Mm-hmm.
So you get either like coins or you buy eggs that you can like put into the game, and this is supposed to be like an investment. But like a year ago, when this all was like really going down at first, like he stopped paying the developers to make the game. So they said, we're not going to do this. We're not going to work unpaid.
Oh, okay.
And so all last year they did not work on the game, and still nothing was happening. He kept on promising that this was coming. Um, so like some people put in a lot of money into this thing, and he's just like, "Well, I'll give you a refund, 12%, and you're also not allowed to sue me." So like,
The fuck?
So what if you don't take the 12%?
Oh, good
well,
question.
I mean, I think I imagine some people are working on putting like some kind of class action or
Class
something
action
against him.
lawsuit, probably. Yeah.
But then like he put out his own like press releases or something saying that he was suing the developers or his partners who started all this with him, which in actuality it's the countersuit. They were already suing him.
Oh, for
So
back payment or whatever.
yeah, so he
Okay.
was defendant, and so he's spinning this like he's 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 the victim. So really, like he scammed everybody, took their $12 million, and is offering 12% back. If you don't want the rest of it, like that's insanity.
It's insanity. So he stopped paying the people. They stopped making the thing, and then now they're suing for back pay, and now he's countersuing for, well, I guess like what, breach of contract or something like that.
Maybe. So like this YouTuber, gotta look him up. I think it's like CoffeeZilla or something. He makes a lot of good YouTube videos, like on like YouTube scandals and like pop scandals, things like that. But he made one
Show
last
them on
year.
there. We'll shout them out. I know, like to our 4.5 listeners, but it's
Yeah.
CoffeeZilla, huh?
Yeah, so he
Oh, he's cute.
thank you.
Crypto Zoo Debacle.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a year ago, and then he did an update the other day. So basically, he put this video out. This one year ago, he put this video out uncovering all this thing. He did some good investigation work. Logan Paul's team basically took all this video and used it for their countersuit as like evidence for themselves.
Oh, got it.
Like said like it said like things like, oh, this like community based expose or whatever. They're like using all of his things without dropping his name. So basically like
So CoffeeZilla can sue.
plagiarism.
Yeah.
He's plagiarizing everything. It's so interesting that like he was just doing this little pump and dump NFT scheme. Got all this money. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna give you anything back. I'm just like, how are people still fans of him after all the stuff he's done? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I that Bitcoin and NFT shit, like I kind of understood the Bitcoin portion of it. It's just digital currency.
Can you mansplain it to those of us who don't understand?
I mean, very basic. So basically, it's just digital currency, and it wasn't a note like a dollar, right? You're not paying. You're paying for the digital currency, which we pretty much already do digital currency for the most part.
Right, because isn't all like no one's carrying cash anymore?
Exactly.
So isn't all of our money like in theory of cash at this point?
Yeah, it's digital essentially.
It's like all electronic transfer.
But
it goes
against the dollar, right? So if your money is in a bank, so if you have $1,000 in the bank, right, you don't withdraw $1,000. You can chip away at your $1,000 using your debit, your credit card, right? But that transaction at digital currency is backed on the dollar, right? And then the dollar fluctuates throughout the market and all that other stuff, right? So the cryptocurrency was its own thing where it was going to be its own currency. I don't know what was backing it. That's the part that kind of confused me on it, but I don't know what was.
I never understood that because like you have a bunch of video card farming, mining.
Yeah, mining. What?
Crypto like things. Like what is it? What are you getting?
Where are you mining it from? Like,
and then where's it go?
Exactly. So it goes. Well, somebody tried to explain it. It's just like breaking down code. I don't know. It was weird to me, right? So then what really got to me was the whole NFT thing, where people like because
you're buying a picture of a monkey for $1 million
or whatever.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that you own the digital rights to that, right? Like that you own the digital rights to that. So if somebody uses it, you would get more money for it. But okay, cool.
Sounds like money laundering to me.
Yeah, like having a digital art piece. So like right now, like our 2Noobs2Boobs in the center of our screen, right? That's an NFT. It ain't worth shit, right? But that's digital.
I think it's worth billions.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's priceless, right? But I think that it's worth, like, it's an NFT essentially, right? It's a digital piece. It could be an NFT, which is non-fungible fucking transaction or fucking whatever the hell it's called, right? But people were buying these pieces by digital artists, and I guess you just get it. Like I looked at it when it came out, and people were talking about how they were getting their money, and I was just like, I don't really understand this. Like, it's on the internet. You know, it's like you're getting, you get that whole piece of the NFT. Cool. I don't think it's worth fucking buying $1 million for it. It's not like I'm getting an original Van Gogh or something. Like, I didn't understand.
I had a friend who
can't touch it.
I worked with a guy who, he told me, he's like, I had this many of this Bitcoin and this money. Then before I worked here, I had to sell all of it to like survive. And if I still had it today, I would have had $500,000. I'm like, sure you would.
Some
but
people.
Who are you selling it to, though?
Other repos.
Other people?
Yeah, there's crypto like exchange essentially, right? You can go onto crypto.com. You can buy fucking crypto on Robinhood, right? On all these apps. So it's like basically it's onto like a trademark and shit, right? So like one Bitcoin at point was like worth $67,000. I mean, that's ridiculous. So people were getting rich. And I think even today Bitcoin is still worth like 20, 27.
Yeah.
20, it's around that, right? So I mean, there's big money in it, but you know, it fluctuates, and people have like the whales that like soak it all up and buy, but I think a lot of people got rich during that 2-year, 3-year time period, and a lot of people didn't. And I think and they got rich because the peons of the world like us were trying to make it big on the trendiest fucking thing and sold tons of assets into this fucking shit and got ripped off.
That sounds like a pyramid scheme to me.
Pretty much. I feel like you got to be in the know.
I mean, it was open trading, but like,
and then you're selling to others, and then also trying to get, if you do this, we'll give you this.
You could, no. It was, you could go onto the website. So you wanted to buy Bitcoin, or what was the other one? The Dogecoin, right? DOG. I bought some because I was like, why not? You know, it was cheap at the time, you know, and then it crashed. I didn't pour my life savings into it. I think I put into it. Did. Yeah, but exactly. I put $100, and if I got, if it fucking multiplied, okay, I'll take that money, right?
Pull it out.
Yeah, right. Whatever, right? So, but some people are like, I put my entire life savings into this, and now they don't have it anymore. Like it's not worth shit. That's
so irresponsible. You can't have all of your money in one spot.
Yeah. I think
you got to have it spread out among different things.
Diversification is your friend.
Right. Exactly.
Taught me that.
Yeah. And it was a quick get rich quick scheme.
Right. And I mean, it was like during COVID and like things were, that part I understood, and people were, what's the word? Not desperate, but like, some people had lost their jobs, and it's a whole thing. And then, like you're saying, they put their entire life savings thinking this thing would really multiply what they had, and then now they have nothing, and now they're like, okay, well, what do I do next?
Yeah. And for people like Logan Paul, it doesn't affect them because they have fucking endless amounts of money, right? Because
they've got money.
Logan Paul and what's his brother's name? Jake Paul, right?
Yeah.
I always get them confused, right? But Logan and Jake Paul have been started off in YouTube, made their fucking millions. Now they're doing their boxing, and they have fucking Pokemon cards that are worth like $500,000. They have money that is just pouring out their fucking ears, so they can do shit like this Crypto Zoo crap, and then say,
and not be so affected by it.
Okay, sorry, here's your 12% back.
Right, and like they're just so not bad, not bothered. Like, here you go, have fun.
Yeah,
because they've got their money other places.
Awesome.
It's fucked up. But like to your point, they'll still get their attention. They'll still get their love. They'll still be on TV. They'll still be on YouTube. And
I think that's the thing. Like with internet celebrities, like no matter how many times you get canceled, people will still be like, all right, yeah, let's keep them around for entertainment. Like no one truly gets canceled anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's because people love to hate.
Yeah.
And
Or they do like
narcissism is great for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Or they do like a half-assed apology and was like, all right, great. Everybody good? All right, great.
Yeah.
So next thing.
And we're moving on, right? So
moving on to the next catastrophe of 2024.
Yeah. Like tomorrow's the 7th, you know, like what's gonna happen tomorrow, you know?
Anything happened today yet? It was raining,
I've been antiquing with you all day, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
looked
guys
at
get anything from your antique stores?
No, pretty much looking.
Looking.
I don't have room to bring more crap into the house yet.
That's probably true.
Right. But we have great ideas floating around that'll really help zhuzh up the space. I'll say that.
Yes. For when we start our podcast studio, we'll have it in the background. A little tchotchkes. We learned that Nicole needs a display for all of her dildos, so that'll be really good.
Are you gonna like silhouette them like a fucking tool board? You
like
know,
underlighting? Get some overlighting.
No, like you take it off and you're like, oh, there's my fucking elephant arm.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
That's how you know where it
then
goes.
You put it back, you know, and it's just hanging up. It's like a tool set, you know.
And then every time like one goes missing or something, a little announcement goes out. You are missing. Blah 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 blah.
Well, no, because they have pretty much like museum displays at this place, so you can get like little lights and little like maybe like an audio system where like this red double-headed rabbit has been used this many times and has this feature. Like that'd be fun.
And the battery levels and stuff like that.
Yeah, what
I just imagine you like in your robe, just like you walk by, you're like, who we got to party with today? Yeah.
No, that's not what's going on. That's funny. No.
Yes. So we noticed there's a style going on. Well, I guess it's an X style now. A lot of like old New Jersey Italian homes take out their cabinets, their decorations, cabinets.
There's so much like, and I know this
mantles.
They
sell
yes. I grew up in New Jersey, and especially a lot of these houses that like friends of mine whose homes, specifically their kitchens, look like you're in the Coliseum. Like there's columns everywhere. There's heavy, dense wood, like counters and cabinets. It's crazy. And I'm just like, and that maybe like every other turn, I was like, what in the New Jersey kitchen is going on in here? Like heavy, like maple stuff, like just heavily carved wood, like islands and things everywhere. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, this is not my style, but other people love this. And the place where we went, everything's so, in my opinion, cheap when it comes to, because they've got full kitchen's worth of cabinetry in there that you can just buy as huge chunks for like less than half of what you would pay for it normally from the stores or have it custom made.
Damn.
So if anybody's looking for stuff for their houses, where it comes to literally everything, even like down to like the wood you put on the floor. Oof. This place is fantastic. Go to your local thrift stores. Definitely support local businesses, do all that stuff. But find a thrift store that not only has clothes and shoes and purses, but like old furniture, cabinetry, because you're really supporting a really great business. It's great.
And art. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, so much art.
What was that thing? What was the spiritual thing? It was like native. What was that? Oh, it was something straight from Africa, like carved from African wood.
Which I told him that he's not allowed to buy because
why not?
Not allowed, but it's
culture
appropriation.
Why? Maybe it's culture appreciation.
True.
Either way.
You know what I mean? True. I mean, I have Japanese stuff in my house. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
See,
be Japanese.
We're allowed to have Japanese.
If you go to Africa on a tour and you're buying shit from the vendor and you display it in your house, you're not trying to appropriate their culture. So
I was telling Nicole that I love Japanese art. Let me find my ceramics I made in college.
Oh, we were just talking about.
Okay, so we're doing a show and tell thing, but I do love a good antique store. I know I give you guys shit in the Discord, but there's one that's near my house, like in Virginia Beach, and it is huge, and you can spend hours in there. Oh, that's cool.
Wow. Is she nude?
I hope so.
He is wearing a robe.
Oh, sorry. Are they nude? Sorry,
so
we're
for
pronoun
you
friendly.
listeners there, we're looking at Joe's ceramic
that he had made.
ceramic
He's made.
stocks. It's a vessel. It has some pathways and trees and things that I forget the name of.
Torah.
Like spiritual.
It's cute. You did a good job.
Branches. I got an A+ class.
You got an A+?
Did you?
I can't hear you.
Only elective I passed 100%. And then my sand garden.
Ooh.
And this is the lid, and what's inside? Nothing.
Oh, that sounds solid. You did a good job.
I know. This is like good quarter-inch thick.
No, look, his name is carved in the inside of it. Cute. Good job. We're proud
Good
of
job.
you.
Thank you for the show and tell. But yeah, it's a the one in Virginia Beach, like you could spend hours in there. Hours
So we
and
did.
still not see everything. And then the best part about it is they have the upstairs area and there's toys.
Oh, I love antique toys.
That's cool.
Toys from like the 80s and 70s and 90s
So from our
and 60s.
childhood.
Yes, you know, like all these fucking toys, and they're like in good condition. Some of them are in packages, some of them are not. You know, it's like, holy crap.
Vintage, probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
My thing is, like, people don't know what they have, and then there's, I mean, other people, you know, other people's trash is a different person's treasure, right? So you go to these antique stores and they're like, oh, they didn't want this, or they knocked the house down and they thought, or it was too old, they did, or, you know, it wasn't their style, so they ripped out all the cabinets. And I'm like, this is beautiful.
So good.
Like, brand new.
I showed that piece because they had this like large, almost like size of a coffee table. It was like Japanese dragon into, like, what would you say, a ship? It was like a ship. Dragon display.
Yeah, it was a dragon on the top with like ship situation at the bottom. It's totally made out of jade.
Gorgeous.
You sure that was Japanese or Norwegian, like Viking ship?
No, it was definitely Asian.
Okay.
And made it. It was. They don't. The Vikings don't do jade.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, they would never.
It's too much color.
I'm telling you, like, this thing was beautiful. It was a little broken because I think like the ship sails, that had to be like a sail or something.
Yeah,
broken.
yeah, like the mast. Yeah.
So I want that thing. I want it so bad.
Yeah, there is some cool stuff, and I think like now is today and the quality
how
of
shitty everything is now.
It is garbage, and you pay this high dollar for some fucking particle board shit, you know. And if you go to like an antique store, if you're looking for a dresser and you find somebody like, you know, that like some old grandma had and she passed away and it went to an estate sale and it was bought, you know, and it's still like, you know, has like the fish fin or duck fin like hinges, you know, it's not glued.
Ooh, I
you know?
love
and
that
it's
stuff.
Like, and it's like teak wood or it's cedar or something, you know, like good wood that will always like stay forever, because you obviously know it'll last because it's been sitting in Nana's house for 50 fucking years, you know. Not
is that
doing
what you
shit.
call your grandma?
No, I call her Gam. I call her Gam Gam.
Of course you do.
Gam.
Grandma.
Yeah, no.
Like there was like a $25,000 mahogany bookshelves. Like they were quality.
Yeah, quality.
Like walnut bookshelves. Like it was so nice. I think like even like art. Nothing against artists, but like a lot of people, they're throwing shit together in a week and like, all right, let me sell my art on Etsy. Like that jade dragon boat ship thing probably took months, and just like the detail on that so amazing. Like
if you guys have like a Goodwill nearby, like even those have some good stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah. There's
a couple of things I've gotten there at a Goodwill, just great.
I like the old World War II art metal signs, you know, like from the 50s,
like the gas stations and and stuff like that. Those are cool
because
or
they
street
were like,
signs.
They were like actually art, you know. They were like done up for that organization, you know.
And they're worth a ton of money now.
Oh God, they're so cool looking too. Like they did.
And
such
then
a good
to find
job.
them at like a place like that, and they're like under $1,000, you're like, I gotta find space in my house for this, because that's a ton of money. Like, I think again, another person's trash is a different person's treasure, and stuff like that, like that nostalgia, like the Americana stuff. That stuff is so popular.
Oh yeah, And so if you're listening and you're looking to re-outfit your house or redecorate your house or do whatever to your house, right? Bring some new furniture and go check out the antique store, right?
Yeah.
Whatever one. Because I guarantee you're going to get something quality. You might pay some money for it, but it's going to last you forever.
It'll last you forever.
It's not going to be like, and then you got a timepiece in your house, you know, something that
And
you
then-
can pass down, not some bullshit you get from
Yes.
Ashley's or fucking, you know, what's the other crappy
Oh, man.
furniture place, right?
Nicole went in on Lazy Boy. She don't like a Lazy Boy.
I don't like
I
'em.
love a
They-
good fat couch. Like,
They take up so much room. They
Yeah,
just
they
do.
do.
they're comfy.
They're comfy. I'm not saying they're not comfortable. I'm not saying they're not great quality. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, probably when I get to that age, I might end up getting one myself. But as me today, not a fan because they're very bulbous. They take up a lot of space and ample room that could be used for other things other than this big ass chair. Even though it's very comfortable and you definitely fall asleep in it and not wake up with a weird back situation the next day.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Girl Furniture, the complete opposite of Lazy Boy.
I know. Just right now today, I'm not a fan. Just not a fan. Maybe in, I don't know, 30 years.
Do you think you're not a fan because you think if you had one in your house, somebody would just think you're old?
No, I don't like them because I think they take up a lot of space. That's it. They take up a lot of room for other
They're
things.
big.
I mean, you live in an asylum.
And they're heavy.
Yeah, what was it? A couple weeks ago, I went with my dad to pick up some furniture from Lazy Boy, and I was looking at it like, they have decent stuff of all different sizes, but I'm gonna say most of them are chunky because they have like moving apparatuses within them, and
The motors and stuff.
they can recline and do all that stuff. So, I mean, they even have like phone chargers built into them now.
Oh,
Do they really?
Yeah, it definitely bulks up.
It's just not my style. That's it. It's just not my style.
That's cool. I mean, I don't have a Lazy Boy either, but they are comfortable. I remember like growing up though, like as a kid, you had like the bedroom, or not the bedroom set, the living room set was
That full couch and two chairs.
love seat, and a fucking recliner.
I know. That's
And
what
it was
everybody's.
like standard, right?
That's what everybody's house was, especially at your grandma's house.
Shit,
Absolutely.
at my house, my parents had it. My dad would be in the recliner, kick back, watching freaking the news or
And then just
Turner
go, you
music.
damn kids.
Turner Classic Movies or some shit, you know. And
I like Turner Classic Movies.
yeah,
Oh, Jason, how many windows were in your bedroom when you were growing up?
Oh, yeah, as a
I
kid.
had two.
I have
You
4.
rich.
No, it was not rich. I had
God.
a window. When you walk in, you can see a window, and then on the left-hand side there was a window.
According to Nicole, the more windows you have, the richer you are.
Not according to me. According to people I knew growing up, depending on how many windows you had in your bedroom as a kid, or in your bedroom as a whole, you were either rich or like not, right? So I have 4 windows in my childhood bedroom. So I had one when you walked in to the left, then one directly in front of you, and then another one next to my bed, and then another one on the wall next to something like kind of diagonal to
How many
it.
square feet was your fucking bedroom?
My bedroom was, considering it was big. It was a big room. It wasn't like the master. It was just a big bedroom. That was my bedroom as a kid. But apparently, I
It
tell
was a
people that
quarter room.
it was right at the corners. You get a lot of space over there.
I think
And,
that's funny. I've never heard that before.
This is the things the kids said to me when I was growing up.
How many
but,
bedrooms were in your house?
4.
Oh, she rich.
Yeah. Holy shit.
4 bedroom, 2 bath house.
So when you woke up in the morning, did the butler bring breakfast to bed, or was this,
Well, I
or
would
did you have
pull
to
the
go
rope.
downstairs to the kitchen? You know,
I
like-
pulled a rope that was just above my bed, right?
Oh,
it would
nice.
send a signal down to the the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
So they would come up right through the spiral
Dress
staircase.
you,
Right. And I'm like,
wipe your ass.
Yeah.
I'm awake. And they would just pop in, bring me my eggs Benedict every morning, and then they would
No
dress
eye
me.
contact.
All right. Don't look at me. You looked at me.
Little 8-year-old Nicole. Don't look at me in the face,
Yeah.
peasant.
Mother, where are my diamond necklaces? Mother.
Muffer.
Mom says
Muffy.
Muffy,
We must
right?
go down to the country club of Muffin.
Right, we gotta go ride the horses.
Yeah.
You know, the horses. Anyway,
Nicole, are you on top of your equestrian training thing?
No, I did go horseback riding a couple times when I was a kid.
I mean, I did too. I didn't own horses.
No one did.
No,
Well, a lot of
do.
people did. People do and
you
still do, actually.
Yeah.
Were you a horse girl?
No, I played sports. Like I did, I know quite like that is sports, but I wasn't that kind of sports. I played soccer as a kid, so no, was not a horse girl. Love horses though. I think they're beautiful, beautiful animals, and they're also pretty and huge, and I love them. But no.
Have you seen the TikTok trend with the horses and their owners? They're like doing the clapping the side of them. It's got to the music, and it's like,
And then they run around,
and
and then they're
like,
running at the horse. Is like, what's happening?
the horse takes off running too. It's just
Or
funny.
takes off running. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so cute. I saw a TikTok once. It was this girl on her horse, and she was like rolling around in the snow, and then the horse like decided to get down and roll around in the snow, and I was like, ugh.
That's cute.
So, have you seen also on TikTok the
love
otters?
From San Diego Zoo?
No, like people have pet otters.
No, don't do that. They're wild animals.
Yeah, I mean they're cute. They make little noises. Pet me, right? All this shit, right?
Beep, beep,
They're
beep.
very
Yeah.
cute. I like very
So cute.
cute. And then so I was like, oh, look at that cute little otter somebody owns. That's a lucky person. Scroll up, right? There's a it's got the TikTok voice, like otters, the new pet to own, right? And I was just like, and he was just telling like how cute they are, and I'm just like, oh,
Cute, but they're in danger.
we're
Don't
gonna
take
fucking
those.
destroy. We're gonna overbreed otters. They're all gonna have fucking major health issues now. We're gonna destroy them, and then once people realize they're not as cute and fucking cuddly, and that they're actual wild animals that require like
Work.
fucking a lifestyle of being a wild animal in a fucking river or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
They'll
you take
throw
them
them
to the
out.
vet?
Yeah, they'll throw them out into the fucking wild because they can't control them.
Domesticated otters.
Yeah, domesticated otters. So then the otters will just be like in this fucking area decimating some shit. Just like we did with the boa constrictors. We've done with the lionfish. We've fucking done with anacondas. Don't wanna, right? And then we went to Dalmatians. I mean, people need to stop being so fucking goddamn trendy on shit. Like, I want to be trendy.
Right.
And then,
I talked to my vet friend about this. Like, what's the weirdest like new animal that you've seen? Because like he's used to just like putting dogs down every day. So like otters, does he do ferrets? Like this is a good question. I'll report back.
Chinchillas, but I knew we had a class chinchilla when I was in high school, middle school. Yeah, we had chinchillas.
They're cute. They're cute, but they require a lot of shit too.
I had a hamster for a week.
I think we all had a hamster for a week.
Where'd you put it?
Dead.
No, that was the gerbil. I don't know where he went.
It's in his butt.
Yeah.
What kind of big assholes are you guys seeing? Because that's too much.
Yeah.
Richard Gere, maybe.
Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, huh?
Yeah, get that the toilet paper roll or the fucking paper towel roll and send it in.
I mean, cardboard does not have an integrity to get inside of a
maybe a little
I mean,
PVC pipe.
That's you're asking for trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's the outside of it.
Why do we always do this?
And then
why do we always talk about balls?
We gotta go right to the butt.
And the PVC is like what, like a 1/4 inch thick? Like
I mean, depending on your PVC pipe.
Well, like true plumbing PVC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like a rocket that opens up. That way you can release whatever creature you want inside you.
And then it go.
I don't want any creature inside me.
And then it goes.
Unless it's a 7 to 10 foot Miami alien creature.
Tapeworm.
It could be all in me. No, it was tapeworm. Yeah, I think a tapeworm. Like if you could control a tapeworm, I think you could actually.
Tapeworms control you. Have you ever done a like a what are they called? Not like a water fast, but like take the pills that get out parasites.
Mm-mm.
You should do it. You should do it one time.
Well, I know you can go and get
it is wild. Like it'll kill all the parasites in your stomach and your intestines.
Some of those?
Not the parasites. You need bacteria,
not
not
parasites.
parasites. Right? Yeah.
But like you shit them out.
Really?
Well, apparently a lot of people get them from eating like raw meats.
Mm-hmm. Probably raw fish and all that other shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So pinworms, which are not the same thing, but you know.
Yeah, that's
You should try it. You should try it. That's your homework for this week.
All right,
Get your
what's it
booty
called?
hole
Send me the
examined.
link. Yeah, send me the link, and I will take a pill that.
Get your booty hole examined, and then we will figure it out.
Yeah, send me a link, and we will. I'll do the fucking parasite removal system from my body.
Do it. You won't.
I will. What else?
Like,
are they like? How big are these parasites?
They're not microscopic, but they're not.
Well, fuck
huge
me. Are
either.
you serious? You're like, dude,
See my
they're
fingers like
microscopic,
that.
but they're like
Well,
4 inches.
No, well,
big.
hold on.
Shut up.
Like a tapeworm. Tapeworms
Does
can
your
get
butthole ever
huge.
tingle sometime?
No, that means you have worms.
Well, yeah.
I don't have, no, they don't.
They're living off your feces.
No.
Anyway, so tapeworms can go from being tiny, can be the size of like a grain of rice, maybe even smaller, to literally your entire intestines.
Would you like? Oh man, that'd be fucking terrifying.
Well, the reason why they don't know, you don't know they're in there. They're just attached to the inside of you, and then you're like, why? I eat all this food and I do all this stuff. I'm sick and I don't gain any weight, like fatigued and all that stuff. And you go into the doctor, sir, you have a massive tapeworm in your colon, like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could control the tapeworm like to a point, and you just like,
can't. So
I know,
you either have
I'm
it or
saying
you don't.
if the world of make believe, I think it'd be a good weight loss plan. We could probably market it to say weight loss tapeworms. You know, just inject one into you, and then.
Can I tell you? I was watching maybe House one time, and
Not a good show.
What? How dare you? Second of all, Hugh Laurie, you leave that man alone. He's a goddamn American/British treasure. You leave that man alone.
I think
anyway, he's fantastic. So one of the episodes, it was like like pageant queen or whatever. She's trying to like mass diet pretty quick, fast, right? And she was getting sick. Come to find out, she was taking like kind of what you're talking about, pills that had parasite in them. And
she gave herself a tapeworm.
Gave herself a tapeworm. Yep.
That's so nice. That's a 90s tale.
It's a 90s thing.
It does happen.
I mean,
went to Mexico, got myself a tapeworm.
People do the weirdest, right? People do the weirdest shit for weight loss. The weirdest shit.
So the show The House.
Instead of proper diet and exercise,
right?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Or just take diabetic medication as a dietary supplement rather than working out and eating in moderation. But whatever, it's fine.
Each their own.
That's too much work.
What, dieting, eating properly? Well, not dieting, but eating properly
discipline and holding myself responsible.
Yeah, and holding yourself accountable for like your actions and things that you do in life. It's just
me hold myself accountable? No, thank you.
Yeah,
absolutely
like
not.
why would I want to do that?
Not in this economy. Absolutely
why would I want to do that? Why, when everything that's bad for you just tastes so delicious?
It really does. Life's not fair.
It's not.
Pasta.
It's fucking evil.
Pasta is doing the Lord's work.
Wait, what's wrong with pasta?
Nothing.
Well, it's bread and grain, like things you shouldn't be eating. Moderation, spaghetti. But also, I'm like, but a girl sometimes just like, especially on a date,
pizza.
like the weather that we've got going on, right, with this cold and rain.
I want spaghetti.
I want pasta, something warm, creamy in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
All right. So next on to the 2Noobs2Boobs, we're going to talk about Nicole's dating life.
Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, how's that going?
I took a break. I'm taking a break.
Bringing that guy along?
Taking a break. Taking a break though. I got off all the apps because it was like the holidays and no one's trying to start dating during the holidays. That's stupid.
Oh. Yeah, because are you like? Let's pause real quick, right?
Okay.
So say you have you find somebody, right? And
me?
This is a question for all of us. Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Say you find somebody, right? And it's fucking October 30th. Let's say October 31st, you meet him at a Halloween party, right? And you're just like, this person's pretty cool. You go on a couple dates, right? Thanksgiving, you do your own thing. Now it's December. You're still kind of on this, like, I like you. I'm not there yet. Do you buy them a Christmas gift?
No. No.
Wait. When did we start dating?
Halloween
night.
Halloween?
Like I met
That's
you
where
Halloween.
You met Halloween.
Right.
You had a couple
3
dates.
or 4 dates.
Yeah, a couple dates.
Right.
You didn't do anything Thanksgiving.
No.
You do. You have to. You have to get in that groove right away. Because I was thinking the same thing while you guys were
dated
talking.
December 13th. You had a date December 13th.
Because I was thinking February 1st, you gotta get a
Valentine's Day
Valentine,
gift?
of course. Like, what's the difference?
It's been
It's
2
still a
weeks.
holiday.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
I
a
barely know
holiday.
you.
No, but I think it's
What
a
if they're
kind
the
gesture.
one?
Yeah, what
But
if they are the
also,
one?
but can we talk about this? This is me.
If they're the
And
one,
then-
they're getting you something.
All right, well then I feel bad, but that's a discussion we should have had prior.
Yeah, I mean, you're a woman. Nobody's expecting you to get guys stuff for Valentine's Day. That's just normal.
For Halloween.
Yeah, for
fantastic.
Halloween. Yeah, for
I'm
Halloween.
a great gift gifter. How
Gift
dare
gifter.
you?
I'm just saying, like, it's not a
Giver.
men's holiday. Like, it's a commercialized women's
Oh,
holiday.
so you're telling
Valentine's
me that
Day.
I shouldn't expect anything, but I should be giving him something for Valentine's Day? Is that what you're saying?
No.
You're not doing the whole sparkle bullshit. Like, you guys, if you're trying to woo each other, you're gonna put in the effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Jason?
Yeah, but
Have you seen that? Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, we know Nicole won't get you a gift regardless. Like, she probably, like, if you're like fully on, like, you've done dates and actually have done the deed, she's like, Christmas,
gift?
I'm not giving you a gift, right? But
If I've been dating you for
it's essentially a month.
I would dump
and a
you
half.
if you did not make any effort at all.
I might do something small, but like not like elaborate. I feel like being an elaborate gift is like, okay, stalker vibes, like relax.
So let's say you meet somebody on January 1st or New Year's Eve, right? And then you got Valentine's Day coming, right? And it's the same situation. You've been on a couple dates. Like, I think something small, right? Like a rose or
like something
a
small,
heart-shaped box candy thing, whatever. It'd be like,
that's fine. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But like, I'm not looking for like the whole like shebang.
Okay.
I mean, like, at least like, make it
an acknowledgement.
Date. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you go on a date
like they're putting
after
in no
Valentine's
effort,
Day.
You're basically saying like, I don't care about you if you don't acknowledge that it's a holiday.
I'm not gonna ignore you during Valentine's Day. That's rude. Like, I was raised properly. But it's more so like, I'm not expecting to give or expecting to get this huge a super elaborate gift. Like, I think that's a little much. No?
You don't need like a freaking $1,000 Tiffany ring or something. But, like,
why not? I'm wonderful.
I was just saying that this time of year. See, I know you can't.
It depends on what it is.
Stop it. You can't stop it. Yeah,
no,
regardless how she was raised, we know why.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So,
would you guys give me a gift for Valentine's Day if we were dating?
I just said it. If we were in the same situation where it was kind of like, I would take you out on Valentine's Day. It'd be a date. And then,
that's fine.
Right,
that
we go on a date, and then I would give like a rose or like a heart, like a chocolate box or some shit, right? And it's just like, okay, we've gone on a couple dates,
and like you're cool.
We're not really
and I like being with you.
A really official, but it's it's still like we've been hanging out a lot.
I mean, if you're going on a Valentine's Day dinner, like that's the thing.
I think that's when it becomes official.
The other question is,
both could be hoeing out,
right? And the other question is, have I seen you nude?
No sex. Couple, little HJs and some fucking finger popping maybe.
HJs and finger
I've only known you for 2 days.
I haven't taken a shit in front of you yet. It's not official.
When we're the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still masking your farts.
Oh my god. Jason, when was the first? What's the time frame for you and your wife? When was the first time y'all farted on each other?
I did a day one.
Honestly, that doesn't
coming in
surprise
strong.
me.
Came in strong, and then I blamed it on her.
You fart?
Wow.
In the grocery store.
What were you doing?
We were shopping. Like, we were just getting something, and we were hanging out, and I dropped one, and she was like, looked at me, and then I go, oh my god, what is wrong with you? Right? And she's like, oh, right? And I was like, I can't believe you just did that in the grocery store. Like, and then
you run away.
I just straight blamed it on her.
That's
instantly.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's actually because I laugh at fart jokes, and farts are hilarious to me. So I would just cry laughing.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, it was the first day. I said, fuck it. If you don't like it, move on. You know what I mean? If you don't like my humor, because if you're like you're hitching on, this is what you're gonna get. Like,
honestly, that's hilarious. I really need. That's a great. Just out here, just in the middle.
If you can equate grocery farts to Valentine's Day dinner, it is what it is, and like if you're gonna spend the rest of life with each other, we gotta set that standard, that precedent from the start.
I agree.
Love it. I love it. When's our date?
You don't want me. I've asked.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, yeah. See, folks.
Tired of being hoed out over here.
Turn down every time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that was a good little episode. What should we name our episode this week? Like Back to the Future? Or what's another good TV show? Deadliest Catch? I'm just going to throw words in there so I can use it as title.
I'm not going to lie to you. Deadliest Catch is a great show.
It's a great show.
1,000-pound best friends or something? What is it called?
We'll call it Tapeworms. Yeah.
Tapeworms and Tiaras.
Tapeworms and Tiaras. Yeah,
Tapeworms and other eating disorders.
All right. Well, again, I guys hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys hit that follow, like, subscribe on YouTube. Go to that Spotify and wherever else you get your podcasts, Google Playcasts, whatever, blah, 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 right? And go hit that subscribe and like a follow. Please show support to the 2Noobs2Boobs. Hit those comments as well. We always have that on there. We also have the Bond Farm Apparel with some 2Noobs2Boobs, and some of my other merch is on there. And then...
Yet to get a t-shirt, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to click it and then buy it.
But we're a team, and we're supposed to be supporting each other.
Team.
And
all right, well, I'll tell you what.
I just want my free t-shirt.
I'll tell you what.
Wow.
You post the next video. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll get you.
I just want a free t-shirt. That's what I want.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
all girls ever ask
Anywho,
for. Free shit.
Free shit. I know, right? Free
we're not
into
even
the bar,
dating.
free drinks all night. Yeah, what else you want?
All right. Okay. Now we're starting a whole nother episode. But finish your
But
story.
anyways, you all have a great one.
Jesus.
Hit those like, subscribes, please, and all comments, regardless if you like what we're putting out or not, they still count. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Love
all right,
you,
go on. See you next time.
Bye-bye.